Mr. Reddit Man presents. My whole life I have had really bad eyes, but today I woke up with perfect vision. Freaked out about it, only to realize I had forgotten to remove my contacts before bed. Reddit. What has been the biggest accidental letdown of your life? Failing tests I thought I did really well on. They were always math tests. I hated the kids who said they had failed, but ended up with a decent grade anyways. When I had the feeling I had failed the test, it was a fact. I recently had a test where I got 93%. I was very happy, but the girl next to me had the same mark and was pissed. Not me but my father. He checked the lottery numbers one afternoon and he won. A few seconds later he realized he was comparing the winning numbers printout he got with those same winning numbers in the newspaper. His actual tickets did not win a thing. He said for about 10 seconds. I was a multi-millionaire. I was 12 years old. Every year, my parents put lottery tickets in my stocking at Christmas. It was one of those ones where you match a number to another, and you win that prize. I scratched off a 2, matched it with another 2, and the prize was $1,000. I lost my malarkey. I was jumping up and down, thinking about all the awesome new stuff I would buy. My little sister took the ticket, scratched off some more, and revealed the prize winning 2 was really a 12, and I had not won anything. Pretty sure I cried. I got into the shower and heard the water. Then I realized I had not removed my hearing aid / once. I forgot to take my glasses off in the shower and freaked out when everything was so foggy. Oh no, losing vision. That's a reverse one. I have 20% hearing in my right ear on a good day. I have discovered that when I pop my ear it goes up to about 100% until I swallow. The first day it happened I got so excited to be let down as soon as I swallowed. I thought my crush / best friend was going to tell me he liked me because he pulled me aside all excited and said I have been wanting to tell you this for so long right after it asked him if he was taking anybody to prom. I got super blushy and excited as well. Turned out that he just wanted to tell me that he liked somebody else and wanted to ask me what I thought was the best way to ask this girl out. Like an awkward scene straight out of a teen movie. They have been happily together for 4 years now. So similar situation, right? There I'm sitting in a car with a guy I liked for 3 years. Buckets. I have to tell you something ... Me. Yeah. Him. Never mind. He would not say it. So I got out of the car and went home. Clearly, he was too shy to ask me out. And that was okay. He would come around soon enough. He would come out soon enough. To sum it up, gay. One Christmas, my parents and my neighbors decided to hide their child's presents in their neighbor's house. So when I looked for toys, I found my neighbor's toys. So when I looked, I found a Wii balance board, and like 9 games. And I was so excited. Then come Christmas, guess who did not get a Wii? Yep, I know that feel. My mom was having an affair around Christmas 2010. I found a bunch of presents which I thought were mine, but ended up being for the boyfriend's daughter. That hurt a lot. I have been in a somewhat similar situation. Way back in 2008, I was 16 and had a cell phone that was 2 years old and was worn out because it was a hand-me-down when I got it. All I wanted was a new phone. Not even a fancy one. Just one that I was the first owner of because it never had one. My dad took me over to this woman's house with his current wife for a party and made a big deal out of how he paid for half of the woman's son's presents. The two of them both had shiny new Blackberries. He bought the equivalent of one Blackberry for someone else's kids. And what did he get me? A $10 gift card to Hot Topic. He later dumped my stepmom via text and married the woman, only to realize she was a horrible bitch. We did not have a relationship between 2008 and 2010. Not really a letdown, but sometimes when dreams are so realistic, and when I wake up and realize that I was dreaming, yeah. Especially when your dream life is so much better than reality. So you try and go back to sleep to continue to the dream, and it never ducking works. There's always the flip side to this though, which is where in your dream life something terrible has happened. Then you wake up to the relief that you are not on the run from the cops, or you do not have really an important homework assignment to finish, or that lemons do not really contain a virus which makes everyone blind, but it takes years to set in. So now everyone in the world is blind. Most vivid nightmare I ever had. Just a little while ago, girl I kinda dig made a status about some event on Facebook. I made a comment and she asked if I was going. Pleasantly surprised at her inquiry to say the least. But I played it cool like, yeah I think so. Then the screen refreshed and I saw that she had actually asked that of another dude with my same first name who had also commented. It was a drag and mildly embarrassing. When I was 10 or 11 I used to have very realistic dreams that I could fly. They were so realistic that I actually convinced myself I could. I decided to test my theory and jump off a lifeguard tower at the beach. I was very disappointed when I landed, face first in the sand from 10 feet off the ground. Busted my lip open and knocked the wind out of me. My dad's only words were, "You dumb malarkey. I told you you could not fly." Back in the day, when I wanted a PS2 I had a dream that me and my brothers actually got one with a copy of Spider-Man 2. That game was the tits. I got so darn excited. As soon as my eyes opened I sat right up in bed and smashed my head into the top bunk and fell on the floor. After rolling around in pain for a bit I still got up and ran to the living room ready to play. Biggest duck my life in my life. Not me, but a good friend of mine came over from Poland when he was a kid. He still has a killer accent and a bit of a stutter. The first time he smoked, our friends convinced him his accent was gone. It was hilarious until he realized it was not. When I was younger I thought if I hung up my stocking 2 days before Christmas I could trick Father Christmas into 2 days of presents. I woke up, saw it full of toys and thought I was a goddamn genius. Then I remembered it had failed the night before, and it was in fact Christmas Day. Nothing ruins Christmas like discovering you did not outsmart Santa. Poured cereal. Check fridge. Out of milk. Ruined day. First world problems. Never allow yourself to be a victim. I used to lament these situations too, until the day I said duck this and drove to the nearest gas station to get myself some ducking milk. Take control, man. In 6th grade, just got Pokemon Red and I dreamt that I got a Mew. Woke up so excited, turned on my Game Boy and sad face ensued. When you're taking a shower and you forgot that the brand new shampoo you bought is still on the counter, then you have to get out of the shower all wet and race across the bathroom while try not to get water everywhere. I have crashed a car or two in my day, and every post-accident night I had a dream where I did not just wreck my car. Waking up from those is the worst. I have also had dreams where I'm playing guitar or chess, and I know exactly what I'm doing, only to wake up and realize I still do not know how to do either of those things. I was graduating high school. As I walked across the little stage to get my diploma, the announcer called out my name, severely mispronounced. I had talked to her earlier that day and had her write down the pronunciation phonetically on her list. I told her how much I hate people mispronouncing my name. She said she had it perfect and even repeated it back to me correctly. I was on my way back from my sister's house one night when I saw these weird lights in the sky coming from a plane. I called my boyfriend. I was all excited. I told him I was about to pull up and he had to see this. So he gets in the car and we start to go back down the road. He did not get to see them. So we turn around in a neighborhood with disappointment. As I turn around, I see this hardcore jogger in a full-on sliver reflector suit. I about malarkey myself. For a moment I thought I saw an alien or something. It was just weird how both of those events happened that night. To sum it up, thought I saw a UFO. Thought I saw an alien. But it was someone jogging in a reflector suit the same night. About malarkey myself. Our ex-friend hooked me up with a cool job opportunity. Turns out the boss was a lying sack of malarkey and never paid up when payday arrived. He just kept making excuses. I would dream that I owned the Batwing. I would fly to school and everyone would hail me as the coolest kid ever. The girl I liked would run into my arms after I saved her from some bullies. Tactical guerrillas would siege the school and I would systematically PWN them all with my ninja skills, relishing in the rush of adrenaline fueled with a sense of overwhelming acceptance. I would wake up and start my unnoticed existence. Had a fever. Lying down in bed. I need to pee. Head hurts and my body is too heavy to go to the toilet. I don't know what .jpg. Went back to sleep. Woke up. I feel better now. Went to the toilet. Peed. Feel a hot sensation in my pants. Woke up in real life. When I was little I would put my hand over one of my eyes and I thought I could see through malarkey. Then I found out I was indeed special. 2 weeks ago, I bought a 32 off-brand TV from Amazon. Ups brought me a 47 LG. I excitedly set it up, only to have Ups come by 2 days later to take it back, saying they made a mistake and give me my original TV. That 4K that filled a wall was missed so much. Used to be obsessed by Harry Potter. I once dreamt that I had the Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban DVD before the film had even come out. I woke up, literally ran downstairs, opened the DVD cabinet, and started shouting at my mum asking her where she had put the DVD. The horrible disappointing realization clicked into my head, and I felt very silly for the rest of the day, as well as very sad. I was made for this thread. Back in the 90s when Double Dare was at the height of its popularity, I was a young Nickelodeon fan in nursery school. My mother told me I was getting picked up early to go to the doctor for a physical, except all I heard was physical challenge. I went around the entire day telling all the kids I was going in for the physical challenge. I could not believe it. This excitement was immediately quashed when we arrived at the doctor's office, where not only was there no physical challenge, but I received a number of shots. If you are reading this, you made it until the end of the video. There is no more after this. Click the thumbs up button since you made it until the end. On screen there should be some more videos similar to this. So either go do something else or watch another video. That's it. I do not know why you are still here. ... What are you waiting for, a secret message or something? Okay ... This is not a secret, but subscribe for more edit videos like this.